Hello, I'm DerTebbers, and this is your indie review of Lili, Child of Geos by Bitmonster. Want a Zelda, cel-shaded adventure without the swords and violent combat? Looking for a game fit to let a child play without a lot of supervision? Then Lili, Child of Geos might be just down your alley. This is a beautifully done game. The graphics immediately reminded me of Zelda Wind Waker and Zelda Wolf one, where you turn into a werewolf. All of the creatures and the scenery are bright and vibrant, and you feel like it's a well-drawn adventure. And it did make me want to go plug in my Wii and play some old Zelda games. It was just that good. This game, because of the cel shading, runs very well. It's very light on your system. You don't need a big beefy monster of a computer to run it. And the audio is pitch perfect. There isn't much in the way of spoken word, but the sounds that the creatures make when they talk to you, the noise of breaking pots, the opening of a door, all of it very much pitch perfect for this genre, even down to the point of kicking a chest when you open it. Boy, doesn't that sound like Zelda. This is a short game about a girl who is helping some creations with their particular problems on their little island of Geos. I think it's Geos is the island. It's about 3 hours of gameplay, but at the same time it's a satisfying 3 hours. You feel like you're having a direct impact on the life of the construct residents of Geos. Now, the combat system is very unique for this game. You don't wield anything, except for maybe a speed sandwich. Instead, you're going to ride your enemies like you're at the rodeo. And for those of you who don't know what a rodeo is, go look it up on the interwebs. And you pluck flowers from their head. Pick enough white flowers, and they sprout a red flower. You pick the red flower, they are defeated. That's your combat system. There's no death. You can still see these critters running around. There's no weaponry. It's just you picking flowers. Unless you count the speed sandwich. And you'll have to figure out what a speed sandwich is on your own. I'm going to leave that for you. Yeah. So it's very much child-friendly. There is a strong underlying story, however, that is deeper than child level. A story of repression, a story of revolution, and a story of what happens when you're mean to people. But it isn't in your face. It instead allows you to address those things as you want with anybody who might be playing the game, be it a child or be it yourself. You can completely ignore the concept of what's going on in the game, instead to focus on breaking 1,000 pots, picking 1,000 white flowers, whatever it might be that you want to do to ignore the contextualization of the game. Now, while I would suggest a game like this for a child, with some supervision and perhaps some adult direction when it comes to this underlying story tone, I would also suggest that you only really buy this when this is on sale. This has a $20 US price tag. I feel it's a little bit steep for the game due to the shortness and the other games out there for the same price tag. You can pick up something like The Long Dark, which has infinite amount of replayability for about the same price. And Lili, Child of Geos has a 3-ish hour storyline. I would say if you can find this thing at about $15, the replay value would become good. You could play it multiple times again to collect 1,000 flowers, break 1,000 pots, defeat all of the creatures with 3-star ratings or whatever you want to do. And it also would give a child many hours of time just running around and exploring this vibrant world of birds that poop multicolors. I don't know how that happens, but it does. Despite the price, if you're looking for an interesting take on combat and helping revolutionary pieces of wood, then give Lili, Child of Geos a chance. I've been DerTebbers, and this was an indie review of Lili, Child of Geos by Bitmonster. If you go excuse me, I need to go kick a pot, pick a flower, and scare a bird.